Fortnite has been on a steady decline since its big peak back in July of 2018, and then again in October with the release of Chapter 2. But does this ensure that Fortnite is dying, and what can be done to save it? Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy, and today I want to talk about the current state of Fortnite, how it's changed, and the current perception that the players have about the game, which is insanely bad. But before we jump into it, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Also, later in the video, I'll be explaining exactly how I think Epic could save the game. You don't want to miss it. I want to start the video by saying how much I love Fortnite, and how terribly sad it is to see nothing but negative comments regarding the game, especially with how often I hear that the game is dying. I think it's important to think back to some of the controversy surrounding Ninja, when he would get upset about streamers and pro players bashing on the game and essentially saying that the game sucks or is dying. Now fast forward to today, and it seems like everyone feels this way. Tell me right now, how often in the last week alone have you heard how dead and boring Fortnite is? Hell, even I've said it, and while I do mean it, I am bored with the game. It's not because the game is bad, but there really feels like there's nothing to do and nothing to gain by playing. This leads me to the root of today's discussion, which is talking about how the game has changed and what may need to change going forward in order to, quote, save the game. When Fortnite first came out, the marvel of the game was grinding wins and buffing your stats. The content was being good, improving at the game and getting tons of kills, but that style of play and enjoyment was a means to an end. As the game got older, the player base evolved and the competitive meta changed drastically, from build fighting to the box fight meta that first arose during World Cup qualifiers. The content and the fun of the game started to change. All of a sudden, wins didn't really matter anymore, or at least not as much, and the release of creative massively raised the skill ceiling in Fortnite. Fortnite used to be a casual battle royale that had a building mechanic, and ended up being a hyper-competitive battle royale based on building. Now I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot here, but I'm gonna take the L on this one. Too much building truly did hurt this game, but before you jump down my throat, let me explain. I love the way the game is played. I fully understand the competitive scene and the skill ceiling in Fortnite is based around building and editing, but not every gamer in the world is like us. So often do I hear non-Fortnite players say, oh, the building ruined the game, or something like, it's ridiculous how you fight someone and they build a tower to the sky. Now we all know that's just how the game is played, but the goal of any good game developer is to have a strong player retention in order to drive sales. So what can be done? Can we ever get that fun casual Fortnite back again? Will we ever see all the big streamers playing pubs on stream, or is this game truly doomed to die? To answer my own questions, I don't think the casual fun version of Fortnite will ever come back. I don't think casual streamers will chill on the game playing pubs, but I also don't think that means the game is doomed and is going to die. In my opinion, Fortnite has truly evolved into a serious competitive game, similarly to League of Legends and Counter-Strike, rather than a casual game. The general skill level of your average player has skyrocketed, and it feels like the majority of players take the game more seriously in search of high kill games, wins, or tournament placings. Think about Counter-Strike or League of Legends. While I'm sure there is a community of casual players to these games, I'd be willing to bet that they are in the minority. The content and the fun of these games are the grind, the rank ladder, the prestige of being a good player. No one in Counter-Strike or League of Legends will ask you how many wins you have or what your highest kill game is. That's how I perceive today's Fortnite, but we're missing a very integral piece. We need a real ranked ladder. We need a real ranked mode. I was worried about making this video because I've talked about it 1,000 times here on the channel, but if you ask me what I think will save Fortnite, is for Epic to finally realize that Fortnite is now a serious competitive game in esport, and to then focus their development in a competitive focused manner. Rework Arena, give us the traditional bronze to diamond or masters ranked mode. Build the in-game leaderboard, keep the point system how it is, but define the points within divisions and ranks. There could be placement games, the possibility of promotional series, and run the competitive mode in seasons parallel to the in-game season. Give out rewards for top performers and allow the competitive side of the game to grow organically inside the game client. If you build it, they will come. There is so much opportunity for Fortnite to utilize an intricate rank system to qualify players for tournaments at varying skill levels. The future of Fortnite is competitive, and in order for players to spend their time on their game, there needs to be a prestigious goal to grind for. Being in Champion League is not prestigious, it means nothing. Being Challenger in League of Legends is everything. I dream of the day where queuing for Arena is enough, where grinding hype is a day-to-day goal of all competitors outside of performance time during tournaments. I dream of a leaderboard where names and careers can be made through the daily grind of a young aspiring pro player. But why stop there? In patch 11.50, Epic Games added Search and Destroy as an official LTM, and Sundown, a Fortnite player analyst employed by Epic Games, asked this on Twitter. So what do you guys think of Search and Destroy so far? What do you like? What don't you like? What do you think could be improved? How do you feel about building being incorporated? Would love to hear some thoughts. We even have the NA East Prac broadcasting a competitive Search and Destroy show match, and something tells me they're doing it for more than just fun. Imagine if Epic really started to press creative for competitive. We might actually see a proper creative World Cup with teams facing off head-to-head in game modes like Team Deathmatch, Search and Destroy, or Creative King of the Hill, a mode recently created by Donnie SC. I think the possibilities are endless. The potential for Fortnite outside of a BR are waiting to be explored, and Fortnite is far from over. I hope that I'm right. I hope to see the good days of Fortnite return. I hate to see where things are currently, but I have faith, and I'm personally not willing to give up on my favorite game just yet. As always, I want to pass it to you. Can Fortnite be saved? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love this game. I love the community, and I want to see Fortnite immortalized among the likes of Counter-Strike and League of Legends. So thank you for checking out the video. Every day is a step closer to living my dream. I appreciate it again, and I'll see you on the next video.